It's time to tip off our pregame radio coverage powered by Segra. Here's the voice of the Flames, Alan York.
Today from the Pete Matthews Coliseum in Jacksonville, Alabama. This is Liberty Flames basketball. Coming up, the 17-4 Flames take on the 14-7 Gamecocks of Jacksonville State. Pivotal game in Conference USA play. Liberty comes in 5-3, tied for second in the league. One game back of whom? The Gamecocks. They come in 6-2 all by themselves. Both teams winning on Thursday. Liberty winning by 8 at Kennesaw State, while the Gamecocks survived a 4-point win over FIU. It'll be the sixth meeting between the Gamecocks and the Flames, with the Gamecocks leading the series 3-2. Those two wins for them, or the two of the three, I should say, came last season as they swept the season series from the Flames. Coming up on the pregame show, we'll hear from head coach Richie McKay. We'll also visit with Talon Peter, who's having a really special season after transferring from Arkansas Tech. Coming up next, though, we'll chime in with Jason Prill. He'll update our out-of-town scoreboard and take a look around the world of Conference USA basketball. Top 25 and Liberty women's team continuing their hot play so far this season. It's Liberty at Jacksonville State today from Dixieland. And we got the tip-off coming up around 5 o'clock Eastern from the Pete Matthews Coliseum. We will send it back to our Lynchburg studio after this timeout from the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner and the Liberty Flames mobile app.
Looking to buy a home or refinance a mortgage? Now is the time to take advantage of your one-of-a-kind offer from Alcova Mortgage. As an employee or alumni with Liberty University, you are eligible to receive a lender credit that equates to 1% of your total loan amount up to $5,000. This offer provides you with some much-needed savings while also helping you tackle your closing costs. Visit alcova.com/liberty today for details. Offer does not apply to broker loans.
Alcova Mortgage, NMLS ID 40508, NMLSconsumeraccess.org, Equal Housing Lender.
I'm Bob Davis. If you're considering improving your backyard, AquaPros has just what you need. For the grilling devotee, nothing beats the big green egg. Everything tastes better when it's cooked on a big green egg. AquaPros has a full line of green egg grills, charcoal, and accessories. Since 1985, AquaPros has been the source for the world's greatest hot tub, American-made Marquis 5. Stop into any of AquaPros or showrooms today and make your home a fun and relaxing resort.
Live radio coverage of Liberty Flames basketball will continue after this 1-minute timeout on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
At Carilion Clinic, the success of their employees is based on a culture that welcomes them and nurtures their growth. As the largest nonprofit employer west of Richmond, Carillion's team members are always learning and forever curious. Carilion is more than a healthcare system. It's a team of unique individuals doing what matters most, caring for the community. Visit CarillionClinic.org/careers and search their opportunities. Come join 13,000 employees who are Carilion proud.
At Carter Bank, we believe life is best lived full of opportunities and dreams, of goals achieved and promises kept. We've been creating opportunities for more people and businesses to prosper since 1974. That means great local lending, convenient access to your money, accounts and guidance that make it easier to get more done. We are Carter Bank, the preferred community bank of Liberty Flames Athletics. Visit carterbank.com to learn more. Member FDIC, Equal Opportunity Lender.
The Liberty Flames pregame tip-off show, powered by Segra, continues with today's Conference USA Notebook, presented by First National Bank.
Welcome inside the studio. Jason Prill here with you as Liberty and Jacksonville State get set to tip off down in Jacksonville, Alabama, coming up at the top of the hour. But before we toss it back out to the arena for some interviews, it's time for check of the Frank Good Builders out-of-town scoreboard. And first, we'll stay in town. Lady Flames, they were in action against the Lady Gamecocks earlier today. They led by as many as 20 in the second half, and then at one point the lead was down to 1. They will hold on for a 62-53 victory, improving to 8-1 in Conference USA. Smuda, Boone, and Aristotter each with 30 minutes on the night as they played 3 full quarters for the Flames. A couple games going live right now on the men's side of Conference USA. A good one in Murfreesboro. Middle Tennessee and UTEP all knotted up at 61. Both teams 5-3 in Conference USA in a battle for second place with under 6 to go in the second half. 5 to go in the second half. Western Kentucky, they are blowing out New Mexico State. 91-59 as the Hilltoppers will improve to 5-4. And about 14 minutes in, Louisiana Tech and Sam Houston, it's a 3-point game. The Bearcats, they only have one win of the season, looking for win number 2, this time over Louisiana Tech. They still got plenty of time to go. It's 21-18, though, in favor of Sam Houston. And later tonight, the Owls and the Panthers, Kennesaw State and FIU tipping off with Liberty at 5 p.m. right at the top of the hour. The Owls, 7.5-point favorites against the one-win FIU Panthers. Well, that's all the time we have for the Frank Good Builders out-of-town scoreboard. We still got plenty more to come, though, on our pregame tip-off show. Coming up a little bit later, we'll hear from head coach Richie McKay as he sat down with Alan York to get us all set for tip-off and what is looking like it could be a very pivotal matchup in the Conference USA standings. And then when we come back from this timeout, we're going to get a chance to hear from Talon Peter, the transfer, who has been excellent coming off of the bench this season. He sat down with AY to talk about how his season's going and this upcoming matchup. Don't go anywhere. Still plenty more coverage to come on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Dan Wagner.
Thousands of our teammates make and deliver 300 of the world's best brands and flavors, locally. From the heartland to the coast, in big cities and small towns. Our products are moving, and our trucks are rolling. We share a passion and a purpose, and we love to refresh and serve our communities. We are Coca-Cola Consolidated, your local Bible.
The doctors at Crossroads Family Dentistry say go Flames and good luck this season. Stephen Hatch, James Peary III, Trey Woolwine, and Carol Roberts have over 50 years of experience serving Lynchburg and the surrounding area. Their dental office in Forest is open and ready to serve you. Crossroads Family Dentistry provides all family and cosmetic dental needs and accepts major dental insurances. They're located at 14761 Forest Road in front of Brawburgers. More information is available at crossroadsfamilydentistryva.com.
Live radio coverage of Liberty Flames basketball will continue after this 1-minute timeout on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Earthright Mid-Atlantic, your trusted solar and energy efficiency experts. With a focus on honesty, education, and excellence, they light the way to savings, home comfort, and a greener future. Educating homeowners about the power of solar and energy efficiency is their winning game plan. More information about Earthright Mid-Atlantic, 434-200-9716 or at erepower.com.
11 West is a proud sponsor of the Liberty Flames. 11 West specializes in apparel screen printing, embroidery, sew-on, and flat printing. From the design phase with their graphics arts team to the finished product, 11 West collaborates with each client to craft custom apparel and promotional products. For more information, visit 11west.com, call 540-639-9319, or stop by their location at 6598 New River Road in Radford. 11 West, outfitting America in logo wear.
The Liberty Flames pregame tip-off show, powered by Segra, continues on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner. Time now for today's player profile, presented by Aqua Pros, pools, hot tubs, and hearth. Once again, here's the voice of the Flames, Alan York.
Welcome back to pregame radio coverage of Liberty basketball. The Flames wrapped up a 3-game road trip today at Jacksonville State. Our player profile is going to be Talon Peter from Russellville, Arkansas. And a great run this team is on right now, 3 wins in a row. But I know, talking to Coach McKay, he's not wanting to look too far ahead or looking back at a 3-game winning streak. How do you take this game here today, given what you guys accomplished back on Thursday?
I say after the game, we enjoyed it, but we flushed it just like we do losses. And we've been focused on today's game since yesterday. So we just really dialing on one game and not think of the one before or the one after. So,
talking to some of our fans about your game, they talk about just how smooth you look with the basketball in your hands. What about your game do you enjoy the most? And it's okay to boast a little bit about, this is where I think I impact the game the most. What would you say to that?
I would say, my last few years of college, I've been a pretty well-respected shooter. Yeah. So I think on a lot of scouting reports, they have me listed as a shooter, but I like to get out and show a little bit that I'm an athlete as well. Okay. I was an athlete before I was a shooter. Yeah. Shooting just, became first nature to me, but I like getting out in transition and just kind of blacking out and doing some crazy things. But
joined by Taylor and Peter, Liberty at Jacksonville State today. Now, when you do get the ball in transition, you are going, and when you go at that speed, you sometimes can get the defense kind of backpedaling a bit. Is that kind of how you see it too?
100%. And just like I said, to be honest, I kind of black out when it goes in transition. Okay. I start going, and then things just happen, and I get a look at the rim. But yeah, I definitely think of applying pressure. I think if I see just one man in front of me, it's definitely an advantage for me when they're backing up. So. Okay.
Now, when we ask athletes about, okay, you do this really well, who in your family was athletes before you? For you, when I see you elevate on your jump shot, it's just really smooth. Who are some good athletes in your family that you think you got some of your genes from?
Yeah, my mom, she used to wrestle. Okay.
Wrestle?
Yeah, she used to wrestle back in the day. She was really good. Okay. She's pretty tall, but my twin brother is actually just as good of an athlete as me, just more so. He's quick and he jumps far, not as high. We're kind of opposite in every single way, but yeah.
What's your brother's name?
Marquise.
What's he doing?
He's working.
Okay.
Yep, he works at the nursing home.
All right, a couple more thoughts here. Joined by Taylor and Peter, Liberty at Jacksonville State today. You're married less than a year. Congratulations. Your wife, Gracie, I'm sure at some point she'll hear this interview. What has married been like, balancing that and going to class and being a basketball player?
It's been amazing. Dating was fun. We were both in school, but now, just to have somebody who's always at home and we get to stay together and just having a built-in, she was already my built-in best friend, but having one 24/7 now is amazing. That's the best part about marriage, is we just get to do life together every single day, every second. We get more time together than we have apart, so it's amazing.
And now 21 games into your Liberty career, Taylor, what would you say the best part or a few things that you enjoyed about your experience, not only basketball at Liberty, but also being a student athlete on campus?
Yeah, the first thing that pops in my head is all the memories off the court, all the lessons I've learned off the court, and I'm continuing to learn, It's huge, and I think, honestly, that's why God brought me here, was for the things off the court. Mm-hmm. And, on the court, game by game, I think I'm just getting a little bit more confident and getting back into who I am, but off the court is where I think is the biggest thing for me.
And how about your name, Taylor? It's a very unique name. Is there a story behind that?
No, I don't know.
Okay.
I know that our name, me and my twin brother's names were going to be Jackson and Jamal at first, but I'm glad it changed because I like Taylor. You don't see too many Taylors, especially spelled the way my name is spelled. So, and not too many people can say it properly. So,
we got it right though, right?
Yeah, y'all got it right.
Making sure.
Yeah.
All right, Taylor, appreciate the time here today. Have fun against Jacksonville State.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, it's Taylor and Peter from Russellville, Arkansas, Liberty at Jacksonville State today. We'll have the pregame thoughts of head coach Richie McKay coming up after this timeout on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner and the Liberty Flames mobile app.
Your business deserves a bank that values relationships and prioritizes customer service. Since 1979, First Bank and Trust Company has been delivering on these very commitments. Our bankers have been accessible, consultative, and provide a degree of understanding developed through years of commercial experience. First Bank and Trust has the expertise and capital to fund small and large projects up to $32 million. More information on First Bank and Trust and its services is available at firstbank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Turn up the heat Foster Fuels is a proud partner of Liberty Athletics. Fostering warm moments for 100 years, Foster has been providing exceptional propane and gas services throughout Central Virginia and surrounding areas. From propane to fireplaces and tank installs to tankless water heaters, Foster does it all. Visit fosterfuels.com or download the app to order fuel, pay your bill, and more. Get the customer service you deserve and turn up the heat with Foster Fuels and the Liberty Flames.
Live radio coverage of Liberty Flames basketball will continue after this 1-minute timeout on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Frank Good Builders is a proud supporter of the Liberty Flames. Frank Good Builders and its partners design and build beautiful custom homes in the Lynchburg and the surrounding areas. From designing a plan to picking out fixtures, Frank Good Builders works with you to design and build your truly custom dream home. Frank Good Builders can be reached at 434-238-3710 or frankgoodbuilders.com.
What's important isn't that Freedom First has been in business since 1956. What's important is how we've been doing business since 1956. Since day one, we have been accountable to our members, not stockholders. We make loans that cost less, offer savings plans that pay more, and give back to our community, and that hasn't changed. What has changed is our ability to serve you with more locations and more technology to simplify your financial life. Freedom First. It's a place where anyone in our region can bank for good.
We're 10 minutes away from tip-off of Liberty Flames basketball, and it's time to hear the pregame thoughts from head coach Richie McKay. Presented by Earthright Mid-Atlantic. Once again, here's the voice of the Flames, Alan York.
All right, Coach, good to see you again as we wrap up this 3-game road swing here at Jacksonville State. A lot to unpack from the win over Kennesaw on Thursday. Watching the film back, what'd you see in the win over the Owls?
Yeah, well, I think we've earned the right to be a little more confident just because of the way we defended and our commitment to just trying to get better today and not worry about what's next. And I thought that was especially manifested in the application of the scout and the detail our guys played with.
Little kind of twist defensively. They went to a little 1-3-1 zone in that second half. Had they showed much of that? How did your team fight through that, you thought?
I thought it shook us a little bit at first. They've shown it. We prepped for it. Yeah. I just think we didn't have success in the first 2 possessions of it, and so they stayed with it. Got a couple of easy buckets on the back end, but we reeled it in, and not a lot of teams zone us, and I'm okay with people zoning us because I think there's 5 guys on the floor at all times that can make a shot. So that's usually healthy for your offense, and it'll be interesting because Jack State's showing some 1-3-1. Coach Harper, good coach. They might gimmick it up a little bit. So, but I like those clicks that we get against it because you can't really prepare for what you don't see, and I think seeing it on film is way different than experiencing it. So I thought there were some good reps.
And with that zone too, just looking at some of the film, you can get some of their defenders on some islands. They have to choose, defend on the inside or come out to the perimeter. Is that the goal offensively when you see a defense like that?
Yeah, our goal is always to get a great shot. So, again, when you have a group that's selfless in nature, I think the chances of that occurring increases. And but again, as much as I want it, you want it, Flames Nation wants it, and even our guys, there's no perfection in basketball. It's a game that allows for a series of mistakes to be to give you an opportunity to respond or react to them. And I think our group's shown the maturity to respond to them. And again, I feel like the character of our group makes that equation a little more solvable.
The way your team played, at least early on, kind of took their crowd out. It was a capacity crowd, and as broadcasters, as coaches, as players, you love playing in packed venues. How did your team handle that early on to take them out of the game?
Yeah, Coach Petway's done a good job. They've got a following there. I think Amir started it, and I think they've continued it. So the environment was terrific. But our guys are afraid of those circumstances. And, you know, like we knew going in, you had to do a really good job on Woolley and Cottle if you were going to have a chance for victory. And I thought our guys did that. I think that's the part that I suggested about their commitment or implementation of what we thought was going to be key for our success. And like when you get a guy like Woolley going, you can see it in the second half. Like it makes him all that more difficult to defend. And I just think we did enough to make his stuff really hard. And then Cottle didn't really get going. And it's the defensive end that a lot of attention isn't paid enough heed to. So I was pleased with our group. But AY, as you segue into the keys for go ahead and do your thing.
Alcova Mortgage, keys to the game. Let's hear it.
They've got a player in Pierre who's, I think, second in the nation in scoring, or maybe he's not that high. He's in the top 10 or 15. I know that for sure. I think he leads our conference in scoring, and he's got the Darius McGee green light. He's got a really high usage rate. He's not a ball hog, but he certainly can score the ball, but he can create for others. And Coach Harper's won, I don't know, a gajillion games, so it speaks to how good of a coach he is. And they're having a really good season, and playing here, and they're going to be really confident. They always play us well. They make the game really physical, and again, I think we're a little better built for this league this season than we were last year, but I think part of the game is going to be our ability to rebound the basketball, and that's going to be a really important stat. We got away with it the last couple of games, but it's going to end up coming back to bite us if we don't solve it.
All right, Coach, good to see you. Have fun here today. Let's go to 1-0.
Thanks, AY.
Let's say Coach Richie McKay, Liberty at Jacksonville State, as the Flames wrap up their 3-game road swing this afternoon in Jacksonville, Alabama. We've got the lineups and the tip-off from the Pete Matthews Coliseum in Jacksonville, Alabama after this timeout on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner and the Liberty Flames mobile app.
Hey, Flames fans, Gentry Lock is fired up to join in the excitement this season. Gentry Lock Attorneys knows it's all about preparation, precise teamwork, and a competitive spirit for the hard-fought wins. We've got that down. With our fierce drive to succeed, uncommon thinking, and extensive resources, Gentry Lock helps businesses thrive. We are downtown at 801 Main Street, and we serve the Commonwealth and beyond with offices in Roanoke, Richmond, and Norfolk. All the ways Gentry Lock can help clients succeed is waiting for you at GentryLock.com.
Are your feet preventing you from living life? Hi, I'm Jonathan Cotton, and you may have heard my Good Feet story, how I love my arch supports so much that I bought the store. Since then, thousands of customers have found relief from foot, knee, and back pain. I love to hear their stories of walking, running, and just enjoying their new life pain-free. Don't let foot, knee, or back pain keep you from living the life you love. Come into the Good Feet store for your free fitting and test walk. Visit goodfeet.com for the location nearest you. We look forward to seeing you soon at the Good Feet store.
Live radio coverage of Liberty Flames basketball will continue after this 1-minute timeout on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Score big at Haley's Appliance and Haley's Outdoor in Lynchburg, with major brands of appliances that will make your house feel like a home and outdoor equipment to have your yard looking its best. Haley's puts customer service first. They deliver and service all of the products they sell and will take care of the process from start to finish. Log on to Haleys.com today for product availability. Haley's Appliance and Haley's Outdoor in Lynchburg is a proud sponsor for Liberty Flames Athletics.
Move those coffee chains, Flames fans, and go local. Central Virginia's own Ironclad Coffee Roasters and Baking Company is the premier coffee partner of Liberty Athletics. Pay them a visit at one of their cafes in the Richmond area or at the Richmond International Airport. They'll also ship their specialty grade coffee straight to your door. Visit ironcladcoffee.com, that's www.ironcladcoffee.com, to check out the coffee Flames fans are talking about.
The Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner presents live radio play-by-play coverage of Liberty Flames basketball. Today's game is brought to you by Segra, a proud partner of Liberty University. Segra offers customized business technology solutions. You can learn more at segra.com. Liberty Basketball is also brought to you by Carter Bank. Life lived full. Foster Fuels, providing reliable service for 100 years. Freedom First Credit Union. Start banking for good with Freedom First today. Carl Miller Realty, caring, competent, trusted advisors. And by Lynchburg Nissan. Nobody beats our prices. Nobody.
Top of the key to Porter for the lead. Got it! Colin Porter from 25 feet gives Liberty a 1-point lead. 3:58 left.
Great shot by CB.
It's game time on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner. Once again, here's the voice of the Flames, Alan York.
And once again, we welcome you inside Pete Matthews Coliseum on the campus of Jacksonville State in Jacksonville, Alabama. Liberty and the Jacksonville State Gamecocks battling in Conference USA. The Gamecocks 6-2, all alone in first place. One game back. The Liberty Flames at 5-3. First of two matchups on the year for the Gamecocks and Liberty. Let's dive into our starting lineups. And before we do that, let's pause for station ID. This is Liberty Basketball from Van Wagner and the Liberty Flames mobile app. Here's the Liberty starting lineup under Richie McKay, all-time winningest coach at Liberty with 261 victories in his 12th season. The point guard, Colin Porter, 5'10 junior from Ashland, Kentucky. Caden Matheny, 5'11 redshirt senior from Morgantown, West Virginia. Owen Aquino, 6'8 junior from Madrid, Spain. Zach Cleveland, a 6'7 junior from Bloomington, Illinois. And Javon Moffmer, 6'6 redshirt senior from Chillicothe, Ohio. The leading scorer for Liberty is Caden Matheny with 14 points a game. He also has a team-high 61 made threes on the season. The Gamecocks of Jacksonville State, they've won 5 in a row to climb to the top of the league standings. The conference's leading scorer is Jerron Pierre Jr. He is also 8th in the country. 21 points a game, has a team-high 50 made threes, and a team-high 4 assists per game. He is a 6'6 redshirt senior from New Orleans. Started his career at Southern Miss before transferring to Wichita State. Kelron House is a 5'11 freshman from Louisville. 7 points, 3 rebounds a game. He's been in double figures 3 of his last 4. And was freshman of the week last week in Conference USA. A couple of big wins at UTEP and New Mexico State. Marcellus Brigham Jr. is a 5th-year senior. Don't see many 5th-year seniors that have played their entire career with one school, but Marcellus Brigham Jr. has. Originally from Memphis, Tennessee, 7 points and 5 rebounds a game. Corey Cotton is a 6'6 senior from Miami, transferred from VMI a year ago, 7 points, 3 rebounds a game. And Mason Nicholson, 6'10", 280-pounder, a big boy, redshirt junior from Gary, Indiana. 9 points and 8 rebounds a game. Ray Harper is the head coach, the winningest D1 coach at Jacksonville State with 160 wins in his 9th season. He's got 591 wins in his 26-year career. He enters this season tied for 17th among the winningest Division I coaches. Number 1, John Calipari at Arkansas. They've got a big game at Kentucky later. Rick Barnes, who is at Tennessee. Bill Self at Kansas. Kelvin Sampson at Houston. And Dana Altman, who is now the head coach at Oregon. That's the top 5 winningest D1 active coaches. And Ray Harper for Jacksonville State, 17th on that list. The officials today, Roderick Dixon, Tucson Grigg, and Ryan McCarty. Liberty will be in their road navy today. Their brand new navy uniforms with Liberty in white and cursive across the chest. White numerals. Last name of each player on the upper back with a Liberty logo right above the last name. And Jacksonville State will be going in their home white with Jax, J-A-X, in red across the chest. With red numerals, their old school Gamecock logo on the left and right hip. And similar to Liberty, last names on the upper back with another Gamecock logo above that. Their official athletic apparel provider is Adidas. There's an Adidas symbol right below the throat on each jersey, while Liberty is outfitted by Nike. And that Nike swoosh on the upper right chest and just above the left thigh of the navy blue shorts. The tip brought to you by Relevant Law. Injury update brought to you by Ortho Virginia. Flames are healthy and ready to go. Battle for first place in the Big South is underway. And the tip controlled by Liberty. They'll move to our left in the first half. Flames come in. Tied for first in scoring in Conference USA, 78 a game. Gamecocks fifth in defense at 69 points a game. Right wing Moffmer with 12, cross court from us. Bounce pass, right block to Cleveland in the paint. Left corner pass, Aquino, three, switched it. Owen Aquino with his third made three in just 11 attempts. He was wide open and drained it. 3-0 Liberty here, 90 seconds gone just about. 3-0 Liberty. Gamecocks inside. Nicholson, the big boy, going to work against Aquino. Spins, left-handed hook, back rim, no good. Rebound, Liberty. Rebounding going to be key in this game here today for the Flames. We'll dive into that as we move on here. Here's a pass inside to Aquino, right block. Gets Nicholson off balance, kicks it left wing. Boffmer three, spins out, no good. Ball tapped out to the foul line, taken by the Gamecocks. Gamecocks fifth in the league, averaging 77 points a game. Flames eighth in the country, number one in the conference, giving up just 62. Top of the key, Pierre Jr., the leading scorer in the league at 21 a game. Gives it left wing to Cotton. Left corner, it goes to Brigham. Trying to go inline, cannot. He's got 8 seconds on the possession. Left wing to House. Picked up on a switch by Cleveland, left baseline with 4. House with 2. Off balance jumper, short, no good. Great defensive possession by the Flames. They've got the ball back, moving to our left, leading 3-0. 18-18 left in the first half. Cleveland attacking Brigham underneath. Right corner pass to Moffmer. Back of the left wing to Aquino. He'll attack. Right wing to Moffmer. 3 on the way. Air ball. He missed all of it. And he'll hear about it from the pep band to our right. And the Jacksonville State pep band, they've been blaring their music for about an hour. They are really lathered up, ready to go. 3-0 Liberty. Gamecocks the ball, back ball poked away on the right sideline by the Flames. Here comes Liberty on the turnover. Left wing Matheny steps into a 3 right in front of us. Off to the right and no good. Rebounded by Jacksonville State. Gamecocks have won 5 in a row. They're undefeated in this building at 8-0. Right wing House will dribble to the top, bounces right sideline to Pierre. He'll shoot from 15 feet. Jumper spins out, no good. Rebounded by the Flames. That was defended well by Moffmer. Cleveland down the paint around Brigham to the rim. Layup no good. Tapped out by Aquino. Flames get another chance at it here with 19 seconds on the possession. Leading 3-0. Just about 3 minutes gone. Porter to the left corner. Ball fakes the 3. Passes on the chest pass to Moffmer left wing. Top of the key near the foul line for Cleveland with 3. He spins in front of the rim. Got the roll on the baby hook. Zach Cleveland gives Liberty a 5-0 lead. 16:53 left in the first half. Liberty off to a good start offensively here at Jacksonville State. 2 of 6 from the field. Jack State 0 of 3 and 1 turnover. 16:40 left in the first half. Bounce pass top of the key to Pierre. Off the screen, Moffmer's got him foul line. Left corner pass stolen away by Matheny in the passing lane. Here comes Liberty with a 5-0 lead. Up the floor, Cleveland. Layup is good. What a feed from Caden Matheny. And the off-balance layup by Zach Cleveland on the right block gives Liberty a 7-0 lead. 16-16 left in the first half. House on the drive, right elbow jumper is short and no good. Tapped out, taken by Cotton for the Gamecocks. Feed inside to Nicholson, spins, double team meets him, pass out to Cotton, right wing three, and an air ball knocked out of bounds by Jacksonville State. We go to a timeout. The Flames playing some ball right now. 7-0 Liberty. 15:59 left in the first half. We'll take a timeout from Jacksonville, Alabama. This is Liberty basketball from Van Wagner and the Liberty Flames mobile app.
It's time for my family line of buying center houses. We knew exactly who to call, and that was Jason Porter with Legacy Realty and Development. This is Nick Pierce, encouraging you to do what we do. Make the easy decision and call Jason Porter for all of your real estate needs.
Thanks, Nick. And Flames Nation, let's talk about how we can serve you. Call or text me today. Jason Porter, 434-248-8827. That's 434-248-8827. JasonPorterRealEstate@gmail.com. Thanks, and as always, go Flames.
Owned and operated by a Liberty alum, Larry's Tire and Auto Repair offers complete auto service, including tires, preventive maintenance, and more. Larry's Tire carries all major brands and is open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Larry's Tire has 2 locations in Lynchburg and at Able Tire in Concord. And coming soon, Larry's Tire will expand to a new service center in Forks. More information on Larry's Tire is available at larrystireservice.com.
$15:59 left in the first half. Liberty and Jacksonville State. Flames up 7-0 after a 3 of 7 start from the field with 1-3. Jacksonville State 0 of 5 and 2 turnovers. There's a special guest in the building today. Well, there's a couple of them. We'll start with Ronald McDonald. He is all decked out in his yellow uniform. He was dancing with the band and the cheerleaders with the Gamecock logo at midcourt. 15:59 left in the first half. Liberty, after a ball knocked out of bounds by the Gamecocks, will take it to our left. Matheny will hand off to Talon Peter, our pregame player profile today. Left wing pass to Matheny. He'll drive to the paint, no shot. Underhand pass right side on the arc to Cleveland. Back to Matheny. Deep right wing three, short. Ricochets into the far right corner by the Jacksonville State bench. Out of bounds. Rebounding is going to be key here. Last couple of ball games, the opponents on missed shots have been rebounding the ball 43% of the time. Flames got to do a great job boxing out so far. 5-5 rebounds apiece. Inside Pierre. Actually, this is Hogue. Michael Hogue, senior from Detroit. Gets the Gamecocks on the board almost 5 minutes into the game. 15-15 was their first points. Flames back to our left. Porter off a screen, dribbles right baseline. Ball fake, defender flies, jumper from 15. Good for Colin Porter. Uncontested once his defender went flying to his right. It's 9-2 Liberty, 14:51 to play first half. Porter comes off a 13-point performance in the win at Kennesaw State on Thursday. There's a whistle and an offensive foul inside on Jacksonville State as Owen Aquino got an elbow from Yaroslav Niagu. And they're going to call it a common foul. And they're going to check and see if a flagrant foul should be upgraded on the common foul on Yaroslav Niagu. (9-2) Liberty right now. A couple of the officials at the monitor across the court from us. And we do not have the luxury of a replay. Sometimes they'll play it in the arena just to draw the ire. Well, if it was the other way around and Liberty was fouled and they're checking for a Liberty foul, then the home crowd would probably see the replay. But since this foul was called on Jacksonville State, they're not going to play the replay. And we're going to check and see. I'm going to shed my headset and see what they tell the TV crew. Hold on. There will be a common foul on Yaroslav Niagu, who stands 7 foot, 240 pounds. The first on Jacksonville State. 9-2 Liberty, 14:37 left in the first half. Flames in their navy to our left as we view it just beyond midcourt. Cleveland attacking, scoring right block, and a foul inside. It's going to be on Niago again. It's his second. And a good feed from Colin Porter to Zach Cleveland, who's got 6 early on. And Liberty's up 11-2. Zach Cleveland going to the line. Coming off a 14-point ball game at Kennesaw State, where Liberty won that one 76-68. Free throw for Cleveland. Looks good. Is good. Nailed it. He's got 7, and Liberty's up 12-2. Sub in for the Flames, Xander Yates, redshirt junior, Germantown, Tennessee, transfer from Creighton a couple of years ago. So he's out there with Porter, Matheny, Peter, and Cleveland. Pierre left wing for Brigham. Baseline left. Good defense by Matheny as Brigham bullies Matheny to the paint, scores over him from about 3 feet. Marcellus Brigham, and the 2 wins a year ago, was key for Jacksonville State against the Flames a year ago. He averaged 15 points a game. There's 3-point jump shot by Talon Peter from the left wing, making it 15-4. Talon Peter with his 40th 3. 18 seconds on the possession. Pierre, step back jumper is good over Zach Cleveland. League's leading scorer at 21 points a game makes it 15-6. Liberty by 9. 13-19 to play a first half. Here's Porter, jumper from the foul line, missed it short, and the rebound taken Jacksonville State. They are 3rd in the country with 40 rebounds a game. That's top 25 in the nation. They're out rebounding opponents by an average of 7. While the Flames even on their rebounding margin. Nicholson, hook shot over Yates, no good. Halfway down and out, rebound Liberty. Talon Peter, who just hit a 3, chest pass to Matheny up top. Probes the top of the key, now backs out on the dribble to the wing. Feeds it top of the key to Cleveland. Zach will speed down to the baseline, dumps it left wing. Matheny 3, up no good. Rebound Jacksonville State. 15-6, Liberty by 9. Flames have led the entire way. Pierre, left wing pass, goes to Joe Ituka, or Jow, pardon me. And Ituka takes it inside and gets the Flames on a foul on the block. Team foul number 1 on Liberty. And they're going to whistle Xander Yates on the foul. This is a Gamecock team that does not go that deep. They only have about 8 deep they go. Ituka, free throw, is up and good. Transfer from Wake Forest, where he is a 77% free throw shooter. 15-7, Liberty by 8. Subs are back in for Liberty. Moffmer will enter. Yates will exit. Moffmer out there with Gabriel McKay, Onakino, Talon Peter, and Colin Porter. 12-18 to play first half. Liberty leading 15-7. Liberty shooting 46%. Next free throw. Banged home by Ituka. And it's 15-8, Liberty. in their navy today. Jacksonville State, first place on the line. They're in their home white. 12-11 to play first half. Owen Aquino, top of the key on the dribble. Backdoor pass to Peter. Jump pass through the paint, stolen away by the Gamecocks. Cotton to our right, lets the offense recover. Goes to Pierre. He takes it down, gets to the rim, scores. Jaron Pierre. He has 4. Average is 21, 15-10. Liberty by 5. It's a 6-0 run for the Gamecocks. Colin Porter in the paint to the left block. Layup left it short. Rebound Liberty. Here come the Gamecocks. Pierre's got it in the front court. He's got a green light 100% of the time. Pierre left wing against Montmer. Lobs it right sideline to Ituka against Porter. Ituka to the rim. Layup no good. Peter flies in for the rebound for Liberty. Tailing front court to our left. Near sideline pass to McKay. Back to Porter on the arc. Top of the key to Peter. Eyes it. Does not shoot it. Bounces right wing to Montmer. Javon to the paint, foul line against Pierre. Spins, hook shot, good, and what? They call a travel on Moffmer. That takes us to a media timeout. 11:06 left to play, first half. Liberty 15, Jacksonville State 10. This is Liberty basketball from Van Wagner and the Liberty Flames mobile app.
Curious about the housing market in Central Virginia? The caring, competent, trusted advisors at Carl Miller Realty have over 100 years of combined experience. We are committed to helping clients make informed housing decisions. For a winning game plan and to discover the value of your home, visit carlmillerrealty.com to make your next move a slam dunk with our winning team. That's carlmillerrealty.com.
True Flame fans know where to shop to show their pride. Shop LibertyFlames.com. We're your one-stop shop for official Liberty Flames merchandise. Plus, all orders ship free. Go red, white, and blue and visit shoplibertyflames.com today. That's shoplibertyflames.com. ShopLibertyFlames.com is a proud sponsor of Liberty Athletics. For all your Liberty Flames apparel needs, visit shoplibertyflames.com today.
Five here at Pete Matthews Coliseum. Alan York with you today on the play-by-play. Our broadcast brought to you on the radio in part by Food Lion. And their score to get more promotion for every free throw the Flames make this season. Food Feeds will donate 100 meals to a local college food pantry or food bank. Right now, 227 made free throws, including 2 today, for a total of 22,700 meals donated thanks to Food Lion and their Score to Give More promotion. Liberty shooting 43%, but they've gone on a drought of nearly 3 minutes. They're 6 of 14 from the field, 2 threes. Jacksonville State shooting just 36%, but the Gamecocks heating up. They've hit a run now of 6-0 the last 2 minutes and 21 seconds. It'll be Jack State ball, defending Liberty. McKay, Moffmer, Porter, Peter, and Aquino on the floor for Liberty. Jacksonville State to our right. Pierre Jr., number 5 in white. Picked up on a switch. Right wing, tosses foul line to Hogue. Dribbles out around Peter, scores on the left block. Michael Hogue with 4. And the Gamecocks pull within 3 after Liberty led by 11. A couple of minutes ago at 15-4. Here's a jumper up top for Colin Porter, 3. It's good. His first 3 of the game. And that answers the 8-0 Gamecock run. 18-12, Liberty by 6 as we view it here. Ituka driving against McKay, pulls up right baseline, jumper good. That was good defense by Gabriel, but Ituka elevated and scores. He's got 4. 18-14. Gamecocks have hit 6 of their last 8 shots. Peter below the foul. Check that. Porter bounces inside to Aquino, and Owen lost it underneath the basket. There's going to be a shot clock violation anyway. And now whistle as they adjust the clock. And now that I think about it, that horn buzzed
inadvertently as Owen Aquino lost it underneath. Cade Matheny, Zach Cleveland will tap the scorer's table and check back in. The official's now going to go over and check something on the clock. And again, we're right next to our TV crew. And one of the officials tapping on his left wrist to Eli Gold, who's on the TV call today, indicating a time issue they're looking at. Eli Gold, that name might ring a bell to you NASCAR fans in Alabama football. Did Alabama football for, nearly 30 years, if not a little bit more. Mainstay on NASCAR coverage for the longest time. He's now doing some Jacksonville State broadcasting. But I will also add it's not going to overshadow Mike Paris, who is in his 42nd year of doing radio for Jacksonville State. Mike and I have become pretty good friends in our time as FCS teams when Liberty played Jacksonville State on a home and home. And we were in the ASUN together for not a long time. Liberty, Jacksonville State now both in Conference USA as they continue to check the monitor on a timing situation. 18-14, Liberty leads by 4 with 10:21 left. And I posted this message on social media yesterday with the likes of Delaware, Missouri State coming into the league here soon. Who do fans think will become a rival of Liberty? And got a number of answers on social media about that. And I prompted that question after Liberty and Kennesaw State played on Thursday, and what many fans could see could become a rival as Kennesaw State is in Conference USA now. And that's what makes not just college but pro sports so addicting when it comes to rivalry ball games, and certainly could see Jacksonville State turning into one as well. The officials are still at the monitor checking the score. And it's going to be Jacksonville State ball. Let's see what the officials are saying. And there was a clock malfunction. And before they went to the monitor, it was going to be Jacksonville State ball anyway. And they took some time off of the clock. It's showing now 9:55. In the first half, Liberty has led the entire way and now leads it 18-14. Gamecocks, though, are heated up. They've hit 6 of their last 8 shots. Pierre Jr. guarded by Moffmer. Hook pass inside to Hogue against Cleveland. Hook shot is on the way and good. They've now hit 7 of their last 9. Michael Hogue was 6, and it's a 2-point game all of a sudden. 18-16 after Liberty led by 11. Here's a jumper up top. Good for Talon Peter for 3. His second made 3. And Liberty, similar to the other night where Kennesaw would come back, Liberty would have some big shots. Left corner pass, Hogue 3. Spins out, no good. Rebound Liberty, Matheny. Caden up the floor for Moffmer. Front court, Liberty by 5. Crossover, baseline left, the drive. Moffmer left wing, Peter 3, spins out. Rebound, Jack State. It's basically 5-on-4 because Nicholson for Jack State stands 6'80". It stands 280. It takes him a while to get up the floor. Flames really want to wear him down. That's part of the game plan. Pierre, foul line jumper for Moffmer, bricked it to the right, ball knocked up in the air, taking Hogue. His putback around Cleveland is good. Flames worked hard on the boards that time, but Hogue was able to get it away from Cleveland. 21-18 Liberty, 8:22 left.
Aquino, 10 feet out on the left. Up top, Cleveland. Thought about it. Now he dribbles it right elbow. Up top to Moffmer. Javon attacking the foul line with 8. Up top to Cleveland. He now will take the 3. Got it, Zach Cleveland. His 4th career 3. 3rd of the season. He gives him 10. And Liberty leads it 24-18. He hesitated the previous pass to him, but not that time. 24-18 Liberty. 7:46 left in the first half. Flames defending to our right. Pierre Jr. up top for 3. Off to the left. Rebound Aquino over his teammate Matheny. Gives it back to Caden in the front court. Matheny underneath the basket. Right wing pass to Peter. Talon, right sideline for Moffmer. Up top to Matheny for 3. Off the heel, no good. Ball ricochets to Peter up top. Talon will take the 3 and hits it from the top of the key. Timeout, Jax State. Talon Peter with 9 off the bench. And Liberty's up by 9, 27-18. After Jax State cut it to 2, Liberty's gone on a 9-0 run. We'll take a timeout here in Dixieland. Liberty by 9, 7:17 left, first half. This is Liberty basketball from Van Wagner and the Liberty Flames mobile app.
Start the new year with a new ride and the biggest savings yet from Lynchburg Nissan. Get $10,700 off MSRP, 0% for 72 months, and up to 40 miles per gallon. Plus, drive with confidence thanks to our 1,000,000-mile warranty. This is your moment to make that move you've been waiting for. With rates this low and discounts this high, the time to act is now. Stop by, call, or visit us online before the best selection is gone. Lynchburg Nissan, home of the 1,000,000-mile warranty.
Peary and Woolwine Family Dentistry say go Flames and good luck this season. Peary and Woolwine Family Dentistry provides dental health services including dental implants, cosmetic dentistry, extractions, and more. Their office treats patients of all ages and accepts major dental insurances. Peary and Woolwine Family Dentistry is located at 2229 Ural Road next to EC Glass High School in Lynchburg. You can reach the office by phone at 434-847-5331 and online at PearyFamilyDentistry.com.
Gamecocks the ball. Inside Hogue, little slip right through the paint. Hogue scored the last 3 buckets. He's got 10. 27-20. Flames last 5 made shots are 3. Zach Cleveland fouled as he reverses it around 3 white jerseys. Check and see who the foul is going to be on. Going to be on Corey Cotton, sophomore from Miami, his first. And that is the 3rd on the Gamecocks. Only 1 foul called on Liberty so far, and that was on Xander Yates a few possessions back. Zach Cleveland the line, where he's got 10 points to lead Liberty. Free throw good. He has swished both of his free throw attempts. Liberty 2 of 2 at the line. And the second one spins out no good. Liberty by 8. And they have led the entire way, hitting 50% of their shots. Jacksonville State not far behind at 47%. Here's Cotton left wing, guarded by Peter. Up top now for Brigham. He'll dribble right wing, hands off to Pierre. Takes it to the paint, contact, throws it up, no good. And Pierre Jr. will go to the line. Flames did not like it. It's going to be on Colin Porter's first. And the second on Liberty. Marcellus Brigham was the key outside of the guys returning for Jacksonville State as they swept the season series from Liberty a year ago. Jerron Pierre, free throw good. He's got 5. Brigham averaged 15.6 rebounds a game, while Colin Porter, of returning guys, averaged 12 points a game for Liberty a year ago against the Gamecocks. Pierre Jr. makes both free throws, 28-22. Liberty by 6, 6:22 left in the half. Zach Cleveland, right wing to Matheny, dribbles to the right elbow, lobs it left block, Aquino. Goes to the right block, scores off the window, around Hogue. Aquino with 5, including a three-pointer. 30-22, Liberty by 8. House off a screen, left wing pass to Brigham. Left corner, it goes to Cotton. He'll dribble to the foul line against Cleveland. Right wing to House, lob to Pierre, baseline. Porter's got him. Pierre dribbles in the paint. Hook shot short, no good. Rebound Liberty. Here comes Talon Peter, top of the key to Matheny. Flames leading scorer. Hesitation, dribble to the paint. Foul line pass to Aquino, back to Matheny, left corner 3, halfway down and out. Coach McKay applauding the shot. Rebound Jack State, Liberty by 8, 5:28 left. Pierre with a white headband on, dribbles foul line against Cleveland. Backdoor pass in for, let's see, that's Brigham. Right wing, Cotton 3, halfway down and out. I'm talking halfway down. As down as you can get without it going through the hoop. Here's Matheny front court, Liberty by 8. Dribbles below the foul line, lobs it, high arcing pass, right wing to Porter. He will feed Aquino, right block. Skips it over the defense, left corner, Peter 3, boom. Talon Peter has 12, 4 threes for TP. And Liberty back up by 11, their biggest margin. 4:45 left. It is a 15-6 run since Jack State cut it to 2. Here's House, left corner pass to Cotton 3 by the Liberty bench, no good. Rebound Liberty. Zach Cleveland will dribble front court. Clears the timeline to the foul line, has stripped away by the Gamecocks Brigham. He'll toss to Pierre, down low for House, right block layup, good. A couple of Flames hit the deck. Katie Matheny and Owen Aquino hit the hardwood. They'll be helped up as the facility crew, including Aaron Schreiner, Liberty trainer. He's got the mop out, cleaning up all the moisture. Aaron Schreiner, a man of the people. And now there is a stoppage after that House layup with 4:17 left. That's his first bucket. 33-24 Liberty. Flames are 7 of 15 from 3, outscoring the Gamecocks 21-0 from three-point range. Gamecocks 0 of 5. Peter with 12, top of the key. Left wing to Cleveland, dribbles to the foul line. Right wing, he finds Matheny. Caden hip-high dribble to the right elbow, hesitation, gets to the rim, shot blocked, off the window, fight for the ball, taking Cleveland in the left corner. Bounces left wing, Matheny. Skips it right wing to Moffmer with 17 to shoot. Now up to Porter. Collin to the right wing on the dribble across court from me. Left wing, Peter, catch and shoot 3 with 9 on the possession. As the band was chatting down 3-2-1. It was no good. Rebound Jack State. Here's Pierre Jr. on the right wing. Guarded by Porter. Top of the key pass to Ituka. 3 is good. Jao Ituka with 7. And a 5-0 spurt for the Gamecocks, 33-27. Liberty by 6. Colin Porter down the paint, under the basket, to the right block, now to the right corner. 17 to shoot. He'll walk the dribble to the right sideline. He'll take the three. It's blocked away. Taken by the Gamecocks' Pierre. And a ball poked away at midcourt by Porter. It'll remain with the Gamecocks when we come back. 3:01 to play first half. Liberty 33, Jacksonville State 27. This is Liberty basketball from Van Wagner and the Liberty Flames mobile app.
The Liberty Flames thank Segra for their support. Segra collaborates with companies to offer business-only, carrier-grade connectivity, cybersecurity, voice and cloud solutions tailored to meet their diverse needs. Segra offers these solutions across a fiber network that spans 28 states in the U.S. and is headquartered in Charlotte, North Carolina. They can be reached at Segra.com or 833-GO-SEGRA. Segra, a proud partner of the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Century Exteriors offers exterior home renovations, including but not limited to gutters, roofing, siding, home additions, and much more. Century Exteriors makes the process seamless. Call 434-239-6722 for a free on-site estimate or visit us at centuryexteriors.com and Century Exteriors on Facebook and Instagram.
Back to action here. Liberty by 6. Pierre Jr. on the right wing. Dribbles to the top. Aquino out to Hedge. Feed goes to Brigham Jr. baseline right. Brett Decker Jr. has checked in. Freshman from Cecilia, Kentucky. Ituka, right wing three, an air ball underneath. Knocked out of bounds by Nicholson as Xander Yates fell on top of him as the ball goes out of bounds. Decker Jr. will exit the game, and Talon Peter comes back in. 33-27 Liberty. Flames shooting 46%. Gamecocks at 44%. The difference right now in the game, three-point shooting. Liberty outscoring the Gamecocks 21-3. As Liberty has one more made shot and one more field goal attempt than the Gamecocks. 12 of 26. Here's Aquino. Left wing to Peter. Talon's got 12. He's in the left corner. Dribbles up the sideline. Goes to Yates up top. Hesitates. Does not shoot it. Hands off to Moffmer. Javon with 10 to shoot. Inside to Yates. Hook shot window. Off the window and off the rim. A little bit too strong for Xander. And it's rebounded back by Jack State. 33-27 Liberty. 2:04 left. Here's Pierre Jr., leading scorer in the league. Top of the key. Feed up top. Knocked back in his face by Moffmer. Drives it down. Wild shot up. No good. Rebound underneath. Taken by the Gamecocks. Left corner three. Brigham. That's no good. Into the hands now of Liberty's Talon Peter. Number 2 in Navy will take it front court to Aquino. Down the paint. Jump pass taken by Yates to midcourt. It was tipped. It'll be recovered in the backcourt by Colin Porter. Colin off the screen. Runs into Yates. And a blocking foul will be on Jack State as Jal Ituka just barreled over Xander Yates, who was positioned with a screen. And Ituka will have his first foul. He just muscled his way right through that screen, but too hard. 33-27 Liberty, 1:32 left in the half. Feed left corner to Moffmer. Tosses back to Peter left wing. Talon off a screen to the top of the key, takes it to the right block. Alley-oop dump pass out to Moffmer for three. Got it. Owen Aquino had the alley-oop up top. A defender was coming to meet him, and he threw it out to Moffmer, who nailed the three. 36-27. Liberty by 9. Kelron House, top of the key to Pierre Jr. Guarded by Moffmer. Javon stays with him. Pierre dribbles into the paint, walked with it, no call. Bounce pass out to Hogue, left wing. Now to Ituka. Around Peter to the rim and scores. Jao Ituka with 9 points off the bench. 36-29 Liberty. 45 seconds left. Moffmer left wing three again. Too strong. Rebound Jack State. Here comes Pierre, number 5 in white. Dribbles to the right wing, right in front of me. Guarded by Moffmer. Still dribbling to the top now. Left wing pass, Ituka. To the foul line, no shot. Up top to Peter, three. Or Pierre, pardon me. Jaron Pierre, timeout Liberty. Makes it 36-32. And 30-second timeout for Liberty. Time now for our Foster Fuels Who's Hot. And Talon Peter right now for Liberty, 4 of 6 from three-point range, 4 rebounds, and 12 points. Our Foster Fuels Who's Hot. Liberty back-to-back ball games has shot 50% or better in Conference USA play after shooting under 47% in their first 6 league games. Liberty shot 60% last Saturday at FIU, 50% Thursday at Kennesaw State. While Liberty's three-point shooting has been outstanding in those last 2 games, 44%, hitting 22 threes. Tonight, Liberty 8 made threes, 42%. And that was coming off just 31% from 3 the last 3 games before last weekend. .23 seconds left in the half. Shot clock is off. Liberty will have possession after the Jaron Pierre Jr. 3. And now a whistle and a foul on Austin Brooks, who has played in just his 3rd game. He doesn't play that much. He doesn't even have his last name on his jersey, bless his heart. He gets taken out. So the first foul on Brooks and the 5th on Jack State. 22.9, Liberty inbounded, leading by 4. Aquino into Colin Porter with his white headband on. He'll dribble left-handed to the front court through the legs against Ituka. Shot clock is off, game clock at 10. Liberty by 4, into the first half with 7. Porter through a couple of screens, gets to the rim, scores with 2 seconds on the half. Ball inbounded. Pierre's shot will not count even if it goes, and it does not. Colin Porter got a couple of screens and wiggled his way into the paint and scored. He's got 7, and Liberty leads by 6. Here at halftime, 38-32. Liberty shoots 45% from the field. Leading scorer, Talon Peter with 12. Right behind him, Zach Cleveland with 11. And for Jack State, who shoots 45%, their leading scorer is Michael Hogue with 10. Flames up by 6 at the break. Carl Miller Realty halftime show is coming up on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Thompson Brooks Insurance has been serving Virginia for over 35 years, helping individuals and businesses with their insurance and investment needs. The team at Thompson Brooks is experienced in understanding Medicare, retirement planning, life insurance, the healthcare marketplace, and group insurance benefits. Call Thompson Brooks Insurance at 434-385-8500. That's 434-385-8500, or visit them online at thompsonbrooksinsurance.com. Thompson Brooks Insurance, planning today for tomorrow.
It's a new era for Liberty Flames baseball. First-year head coach Bradley LaCroix is ready to lead the Flames to new heights.
Our ultimate goal is to win championships, play in the postseason, and hopefully one day get to Omaha.
With a fresh roster and a clean slate, the Flames are taking aim at the best teams in Conference USA.
Deep to left, and out of here.
Be at Worthington Field at Liberty Baseball Stadium for all 31 home games. Home opener is February 14th. Season tickets at libertyflamesbaseball.com. Live radio coverage of Liberty Flames basketball will continue after this 1-minute timeout on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Looking to buy a home or refinance a mortgage? Now is the time to take advantage of your one-of-a-kind offer from Alcova Mortgage. As an employee or alumni with Liberty University, you are eligible to receive a lender credit that equates to 1% of your total loan amount up to $5,000. This offer provides you with some much-needed savings while also helping you tackle your closing costs. Visit alcova.com/liberty today for details. Offer does not apply to broker loans.
Alcova Mortgage, NMLS ID 40508, NMLSconsumeraccess.org, Equal Housing Lender.
I'm Bob Davis. If you're considering improving your backyard, AquaPros has just what you need. For the grilling devotee, nothing beats the big green egg. Everything tastes better when it's cooked on a big green egg. AquaPros has the full line of green egg grills, charcoal, and accessories. Since 1985, AquaPros has been the source for the world's greatest hot tub, American-made Marquee Spas. Stop into any of AquaPros 4 showrooms today and make your home a fun and relaxing resort.
20 minutes are in the book. Take a breather and grab an ice-cold Coca-Cola as we enter the Carl Miller Realty Halftime Report on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner. First half analysis and the Larry's Tire and Auto Repair statistics are coming your way. But first, here's a check of the Frank Good Builders out-of-town scoreboard.
Off the string, Moffmer's got him foul line. Left corner pass stolen away by Matheny in the passing lane. Here comes Liberty with a 5-0 lead. Up for Cleveland. Layup is good. What a feed from Caden Matheny. And the off-balance layup by Zach Cleveland on the right block gives Liberty a 7-0 lead.
They would lead 38-32 at the half as the Flames up over the Gamecocks in a battle for first place. The Gamecocks 6-2 in Conference USA. Liberty 5-3. Looking to pull off the road victory. Jason Prill here with you, getting you all set for the second half as we recap the first half. We'll toss it back out to Alan York down in Alabama in just a few minutes. But before we do that, it's time for a check of the Frank Good Builders out-of-town scoreboard. The Lady Flames, they were in action today. At one point in the second half over the Lady Gamecocks, they led by 20 in the second half. The lead would later be down to 1 in the second half, but Emma Hess would make sure they would get no closer.
Jack State inbounds. Barnes on the way down low and has her shot blocked by Hess, who also keeps it alive to Bedoza.
62-53, the final score for the Lady Flames. Bella Smuda, 24 points, 12 of 17 from the floor as they used the center down low this afternoon. Turning our attention to Conference USA basketball, 2 games live right now. 5 minutes to go, and Louisiana Tech, they are on the verge of dropping a game to Sam Houston. It's close still, a lot of time. 49-46, the Bearcats, who have 1 win on the season, they had a chance to pull off the upset over Louisiana Tech. Also with 1 win, FIU, they're keeping it close right near half as they trailed Owls 33-29 with 48 seconds left to go in the first. 2 finals from earlier today. Jalen Counter, 21 points for Middle Tennessee as they hold on at home to knock on UTEP as they improve to 6-3 after just barely being able to sneak by 71-68. In Western Kentucky, Don McHenry, 27 points off the bench as they would put up 59 in the second half to win 101-69 as the Yankees defense was left in New Mexico. Turning our attention to the top 25, couple games we got to hit on right now. Number 15, St. John's taking on Providence. This one came down to the buzzer.
We're down to 10 seconds on the shot clock. Kadari Richmond passes the ball to the floor with the left hand. Acceleration. Richmond tries to the right side. Pittsburgh quick shot. Yes! Kadari Richmond puts St. John's ahead 68-66 with 3 seconds to play. A runner by Pierre to run the ball off the window. And this is a victory for the Red Storm.
68-66 as John Minko of Learfield on the call as the 15th ranked St. John's knocks off Providence by 2. And another one that I want to hit on, a big one in terms of Liberty. Kansas State, unranked, below 500 in the Big 12. They defeated number 3 Iowa State 80-61. They led by 2 at the half, and the second half they would just explode, winning by 19 over the third-ranked Cyclones. That will do numbers for the Flames in terms of comparative victories when it comes down to the end of the season and the net rankings. So we will keep our eye on those as the season progresses. That's all the time we have for the halftime edition of the Frank Good Builders Out of Town Scoreboard. When we come back, though, we'll toss it back out to AY down in Alabama as he'll get you all set for the second half between Liberty and Jacksonville State. 38-32 in favor of the Flames right here in the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner and the Liberty Flames mobile app.
At Carilion Clinic, the success of their employees is based on a culture that welcomes them and nurtures their growth. As the largest nonprofit employer west of Richmond, Carillion's team members are always learning and forever curious. Carilion is more than a healthcare system. It's a team of unique individuals doing what matters most, caring for the community. Visit CarillionClinic.org/careers and search their opportunities. Come join 13,000 employees who are Carilion proud.
Carter Bank, we believe life is best lived full of opportunities and dreams, of goals achieved and promises kept. We've been creating opportunities for more people and businesses to prosper since 1974. That means great local lending, convenient access to your money, accounts and guidance that make it easier to get more done. We are Carter Bank, the preferred community bank of Liberty Flames Athletics. Visit carterbank.com to learn more. Member FDIC, Equal Opportunity Lender.
Live radio coverage of Liberty Flames basketball will continue after this 1-minute timeout on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Thousands of our teammates make and deliver 300 of the world's best brands and flavors, locally. From the heartland to the coast, in big cities and small towns. Our products are moving, and our trucks are rolling. We share a passion and a purpose, and we love to refresh and serve our communities. We are Coca-Cola Consolidated, your local buyer.
The doctors at Crossroads Family Dentistry say go Flames and good luck this season. Stephen Hatch, James Peary III, Trey Woolwine, and Carol Roberts have over 50 years of experience serving Lynchburg and the surrounding area. Their dental office in Forest is open and ready to serve you. Crossroads Family Dentistry provides all family and cosmetic dental needs and accepts major dental insurances. They're located at 14761 Forest Road in front of Brauburgers. More information is available at crossroadsfamilydenistryva.com.
The Carl Miller Realty Halftime Report continues on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner. Time now for a check of the Larry's Tire and Auto Repair first half statistics.
Leading Jacksonville State here at halftime. My name is Alan York as we take a look at the Larry's Tire and Auto Repair first half statistics. Just ran into some of the Jacksonville State students right by the pep band, and they were, doing what college students do, enjoying themselves at a college game and giving the opponents a hard time. And one of them said, "Hey, take that shirt off. I don't like that color. I've got a navy blue Liberty pullover on." And he said, "Hey, I don't like that color." And the student is wearing navy blue. So I laughed at that. Liberty leading at halftime, 38-32. Liberty in the first half shot 47%, 14 for 30, 8 of 19 from 3. That's 42%, and 2 of 3 at the foul line, 67%. The Gamecocks 13 for 29, 45%. 2 of 9 from 3, 4 of 4 at the foul line. So through those, you could definitely tell three-point shooting a key in this game right now. Liberty outscoring the Gamecocks 24-6 from behind the arc. Liberty led in scoring by Talon Peter, who's got 12 off the bench, 4 of 6 from three-point range, 11 for Zach Cleveland, 5 for Owen Aquino, 7 for Colin Porter, who hit a basket in the paint as time expired at the end of the half. The Gamecocks, they're led in scoring by Michael Hogues, 10 points off the bench. The conference's leading scorer, Jaron Pierre Jr., has 9. He is 3 of 7 from the field. Also 9 points, Jao Ituka off the bench for the Gamecocks. At the break, Liberty 38, Jacksonville State 32. We'll have the second half coming up after this timeout from Van Wagner's on Liberty Flames Sports Network and the Liberty Flames mobile app.
Earthright Mid-Atlantic, your trusted solar and energy efficiency experts. With a focus on honesty, education, and excellence, they light the way to savings, home comfort, and a greener future. Educating homeowners about the power of solar and energy efficiency is their winning game plan. More information about Earthright Mid-Atlantic? 434-200-9716 or at erepower.com.
11 West is a proud sponsor of the Liberty Flames. 11 West specializes in apparel screen printing, embroidery, sew-on, and flat printing. From the design phase with their graphics arts team to the finished product, 11 West collaborates with each client to craft custom apparel and promotional products. For more information, visit 11west.com, call 540-639-9319, or stop by their location at 6598 New River Road in Radford. 11 West, outfitting America and logo wear.
Live radio coverage of Liberty Flames basketball will continue after this 1-minute timeout on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Your business deserves a bank that values relationships and prioritizes customer service. Since 1979, First Bank and Trust Company has been delivering on these very commitments. Our bankers have been accessible, consultative, and provide a degree of understanding developed through years of commercial experience. First Bank and Trust has the expertise and capital to fund small and large projects up to $32 million. More information on First Bank and Trust and its services is available at firstbank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Turn up the heat. Foster Fuels is a proud partner of Liberty Athletics. Foster has been fostering warm moments for 100 years. Headquartered in Brookneal, Virginia, Foster has been providing exceptional propane and gas services since 1921. Stop by one of our 6 showroom locations across Central Virginia to view our wide range of products. From propane to fireplaces and grills to tank installs and tankless water heaters, Foster has it all. Download our app or visit fosterfuels.com for more info.
Second half about to start here in Jacksonville, Alabama. Liberty wrapping up their 3-game road trip at Jacksonville State. Before we have the second half, let's pause for station ID. This is Liberty basketball from Van Wagner. (38-32), Liberty leads by 6. Flames have led the entire way. Biggest lead for Liberty on a couple of occasions has been 11. Jacksonville State cut it to as little as 2. In the first half, 18-16. They also cut it to 4 at 36-32 before Colin Porter scored on a drive into the paint. At the end of the first half, it'll be Liberty ball to start the, it'll be Jacksonville State ball to start the second half, and we are underway here as Liberty leads it again 38-32. Jacksonville State, their home white. Liberty the Navy. Pierre Jr. attacking the rim around Moffmer. Can't finish. And it's knocked out off of the Flames underneath. Moffmer, Aquino, Matheny, Cleveland, and Porter on the floor for Liberty. And the original starting five on the deck for Jack State. Pierre Jr., leading scorer in the league, has the feed up top. Jumper up no good. Ball tapped up in the air and taken by Moffmer. Or checked out Aquino on the carom. And Liberty's first crack at it in the second half. Matheny top of the key. Caden to the left wing. Step back three is up. Spins out. Rebound Jack State. Gamecocks to our left. On the move, House to the rim. Scores by the Flames. Kelron House, freshman from Louisville, 38-34. Liberty by 4. Again, Liberty has led the entire way. Colin Porter, right wing. Dribbles to the right baseline, near side. Cannot drive against Brigham. Bounces into Cleveland. Wide open. He got somehow lost defensively by the Gamecocks, and Cleveland scores to make it 40-34 Liberty. Cleveland, game high 13. House. Right corner against Moffmer. Dribbles around him to the right block. Spins. Fadeaway jumper. Air ball. Offensive rebound Nicholson. Inside. Layup is good around Aquino. Mason Nicholson, the 280-pounder out of Gary, Indiana. 4-point Liberty lead. Hand off to Matheny. Up top now to Cleveland. Zach bounces in Aquino to the rim. Layup good off the right block. Owen Aquino from the feed from Cleveland. Aquino was 7. 42-36. Liberty, 18:08 to play from Jacksonville, Alabama. Number 2 and White. House, right wing. Pauses the dribble. High lob pass. Knocked back to him. He has it. Left wing pass on the skip to Brigham. He'll dribble right-handed to the paint, below the foul line. Hooks over Cleveland and scores. Marcellus Brigham Jr. with 4. 42-38. Both these teams very efficient here early on in the second half. Cleveland on the block against Brigham. Passes out left wing to Aquino. Overhead pass to Matheny up top. Matheny top of the key with 10. Goes to Cleveland. He'll take the three. It's off to the right. No good. Rebound Jack State. Jaron Pierre Jr. transfer out of Wichita State with the ball left wing. Chest pass up top for House. He'll swing it right wing. Brigham three is good. Uncontested. Only a 29% three-point shooter. Pulls the Gamecocks within 1. 42-41 Liberty. Colin Porter had the ball knocked out of bounds right by head coach Richie McKay. There was no whistle, though, strangely enough. Cleveland will embed midcourt to his right to Porter, 16 to shoot. Colin off a screen, left baseline under the basket. Picked up there by House. Now to Cleveland inside right block. Cleveland goes up and a foul called inside on the Gamecocks. Team foul number 1. Foul's going to be on Brigham Jr. his first. And the first for the Gamecocks. Zach Cleveland to the line, where he's the only one that's taken free throws for Liberty. 2 of 3 at the foul line. A 55% free throw shooter on the year. First one spins out and no good. And he is shooting right in front of the pep band that's waving white towels and a smattering of about 15 students that made their way from the dorms. Next free throw. Grazes the front iron and falls off. No good. So an 0 of 2 trip for Zach Cleveland. 42-41. Liberty by 1. And the atmosphere picking up here at the Pete, as they call it. Right wing House to the corner for Brigham. He'll dribble now against Cleveland as Zach stays in front of him. Brigham with 8 into the paint. Contact. We're going to count the bucket. Ray Harper, the head coach, pumps his fist. It's the first lead for Jack State on the and one coming for Marcellus Brigham. Foul is on Cleveland his first. And the first on Liberty. 43-42. Brigham with 7 points in the half. He's got 9 for the game. Gamecocks have come from 11 down to take the lead here for the first time. And subs coming in for both. Cleveland will sit for Liberty. So will Aquino. Xander Yates and Talon Peter come in. Liberty's biggest lead of 11, had it twice. Last at the 5:15 mark, 33-32. Free throw for Brigham is good. He's got 10 to join Michael Hogue in double figures. It is a 13-4 run out of the break for the Gamecocks. Left wing, Porter three. Can't find it. Rebound, Jack State. 16:05 to play in the half. Or the game, I should say. Pierre Jr. inside the right arc against Moffmer. Turnaround jumper. Spins out, no good. Tap up, no good. Peter pulls it away from Brigham. Here comes Liberty in the front court. Talon Peter as he feeds Yates. Back to Peter. Talon looks to his right. Now he'll dribble inside the arc up top. Backs up now with the dribble. Right wing now to Porter. Right in front of our radio location. Collin picked up on a switch by Cotton, right wing. 10 to shoot. Up top, Peter. Deep three from 25. Spins out off the mark. Rebound, Jack State. 44-42. Jacksonville State by 2. Both teams missing jumpers the last 2 possessions. As Jack State in the middle of an 8-0 run the last 2:30. 15 to shoot. Here's House. Jump pass, left corner. Brigham will drive into the paint against Peter. Stops, shoots, window, missed it. Ball tapped up, taken. Xander Yates. He boxed out Michael Hogue. Here comes Liberty to our right. Porter up top to Peter. No hesitation, three. It's up and no good. Tapped out by Yates into the hands of the Gamecocks. 2 empty possessions for Liberty last 2 times down there. Here's House up top, number 2 in white. Off a screen, right wing. Dribbling to the paint, foul line. Now below the line. Jumper, good over Porter. Kelron House with 6. 4-point Gamecock lead. Flames need a bucket here. 46-42. And now a whistle. And a foul called on a push on Kelron House, his first, the second on the Gamecocks. We've got a timeout on the floor with 14:24 left. 46-42, Jack State. A 10-0 run for the Gamecocks. This is Liberty basketball from Van Wagner and the Liberty Flames mobile app.
Frank Good Builders is a proud supporter of the Liberty Flames. Frank Good Builders and its partners design and build beautiful custom homes in the Lynchburg and the surrounding areas. From designing a plan to picking out fixtures, Frank Good Builders works with you to design your truly custom dream home. Frank Good Builders can be reached at 434-238-3710 or frankgoodbuilders.com.
What's important isn't that Freedom First has been in business since 1956. What's important is how we've been doing business since 1956. Since day one, we have been accountable to our members, not stockholders. We make loans that cost less, offer savings plans that pay more, and give back to our community, and that hasn't changed. What has changed is our ability to serve you with more locations and more technology to simplify your financial life. Freedom First. It's a place where anyone in our region can bank for good.
Liberty ball out of the timeout. Flames need a bucket. Cleveland inside. Aquino, layup good. That was a set play on the right block. Aquino with 9. That breaks the Gamecock 10-0 run. 14:05 left to play. Liberty down 2. Gabriel McKay has checked in for Liberty. House left wing, guarded by Matheny. Second half, Gamecocks 1 of 1 from three-point range. Inside, Nicholson dunked it on the block and 1. That was a physical move by Mason Nicholson against Aquino. Second foul on the Flames. First on Owen Aquino. Mason Nicholson, who averaged a career-high 9 points a game last year. Dribble and free throw. It's going to be good for Nicholson. Nicholson with that three-point play. He's now got 5 here in the half. Liberty down 5, their biggest deficit. Zach Cleveland up top to Matheny. Caden to the paint, below the foul line. Passes out left wing to Cleveland with 10 to shoot. Zach backdoor to McKay. Left corner Aquino. Owen with 6. Up top McKay 3. Off to the right. Rebound Jack State. 5-point lead for the Gamecocks. They've outscored Liberty 17-6 in the second half. Shooting 58%, 7 of 12, while Liberty 3 of 9, 33%. Gamecocks by 5. Top of the key, Pierre, guarded by Matheny. Pierre on the dribble to the right elbow, right baseline. Hook shot, no good. It was a good move, but just missed a shot. Liberty rebound. Cleveland front court, left wing to the trailer, Peter. Peter to Aquino, down the paint, leaves it for Cleveland. Stripped out of bounds by Jack State's Jao Ituka, the Wake Forest transfer. 19 on the possession for Liberty. Down by 5. Ball inbounded to Aquino, back to Peter. Takes it left corner, 3, off the mark. Rebound Jack State. Liberty is 0 of 7 from 3 after hitting 8 of them in the first half. 49-44. Jack State with the ball, a 13-2 run the last 5 minutes. Ituka left wing. 10 seconds on the possession. Left corner goes to Hogue. Hogue with a white headband, dribbles in the paint, shoots over Cleveland. Hogue with 12. And the deficit now goes to 7 for Liberty. Shooting just 27% in the first half, or the second half, pardon me. Cleveland baseline, underneath against Nicholson, now to Aquino left wing. He'll flip it back to Matheny at midcourt. Matheny at the foul line, picks up the dribble, bounces right elbow to Aquino with 5. Aquino to the right block with 2. Hook shot with the left hand, off the mark. Gamecocks the rebound. Liberty down by 7, 51-44. The biggest deficit all year long has been 9 for Liberty. That was at Louisiana Tech a couple of weeks ago. 51-44. Lob in, Nicholson catches. Shot blocked by Aquino. And they're going to get Owen with a foul on the back of Nicholson before he tried to tear down the rim. Second foul on Aquino, the third foul on Liberty. 11:21 left. Jacksonville State. It's the Gamecocks 51, Liberty 44. This is Liberty basketball from Van Wagner.
Hey, Flames fans, Gentry Lock is fired up to join in the excitement this season. Gentry Lock Attorneys knows it's all about preparation, precise teamwork, and a competitive spirit for the hard-fought wins. We've got that down. With our fierce drive to succeed, uncommon thinking, and extensive resources, Gentry Lock helps businesses thrive. We are downtown at 801 Main Street, and we serve the Commonwealth and beyond with offices in Roanoke, Richmond, and Norfolk. All the ways Gentry Lock can help clients succeed is waiting for you at GentryLock.com.
Are your feet preventing you from living life? Hi, I'm Jonathan Cotton, and you may have heard my good feet story, how I love my arch support so much that I bought the Score. Since then, thousands of customers have found relief from foot, knee, and back pain. I love to hear their stories of walking, running, and just enjoying their new life pain-free. Don't let foot, knee, or back pain keep you from living the life you love. Come into the Good Feet store for your free fitting and test walk. Visit goodfeet.com for the location nearest you. We look forward to seeing you soon at the Good Feet store.
.21 left in the ball game from Jacksonville State. Gamecocks 51, Liberty 44. Gamecocks now shooting 49% for the ball game and 57% in the second half, while Liberty shot 47% in the first half. They're shooting 25%, 3 of 12 overall in the second half, and 0 of 7 from three-point range. Despite outscoring the Gamecocks 24-9 from three-point range overall. Gamecocks outscored Liberty 26-16 in the paint. And I just, defensively, just looking at the Gamecocks, they're not doing anything different. They're just executing defensively a little bit better than they were in the first half. Liberty not as much in the flow offensively as they were. Brett Decker Jr. will check in. Played a couple of seconds in the first half as Caden Matheny gets an extended break after the timeout. Mason Nicholson out of Gary, Indiana. Free throw is good. Fourth-year junior, transfer from Northwest Florida State. Free throw good. He's got 6 all in the half. Next free throw on the way. Short and rebounded by Talon Peter. So Liberty's biggest deficit of 8. Flames going to work here in the second half. Climbing the mountain. Here's Colin Porter to the rim. Lip is good right around Kelron House. That breaks a Liberty 3-minute scoring drought. 52-46. Colin Porter with 9. House guarded by Decker on the right wing. Dribbles up top. Chest pass right wing to Pierre. Pierre against Moffmer. Feeds it to Hogue. Foul line. Spin. Hook. Short. Tapped out. And taken Pierre on the sideline. Saved it with 19 as the shot clock is reset. Pierre. Jump pass. Left corner. House against Decker. House. Dribbling to the paint. Below the foul line. Spins. Shoots. Scores over Decker. Kelron House with 8. Back to an 8-point ball game. 54-46. Jack State. 10-11 left in the ball game. Peter, check out Porter to Cleveland on the block. Back to Peter, right wing. Now to Cleveland again inside the right arc. Backdoor to Peter. Lip is good. He got around Michael Hogue. Talon Peter with 14, his first second half bucket. 54-48 Jack State, 9:49 left. Kelron House at midcourt, through the legs on the dribble, picked up by Decker. Off a screen, right wing. House still dribbling with 13 to shoot. Tosses to Pierre, right sideline. He'll dribble to the paint against Moffmer. Off balance jumper, short, no good. Outstanding defense by Javon. Liberty rebound. Colin Porter front court. Liberty down 6. Colin Porter attacking, falls down, and he's tripped. Gamecocks pouting on that one, but that's a good call by one of our officials. It's going to be on Jerron Pierre Jr. his first. That's the third on the Gamecocks. Corey Cotton will come back in, and Yaroslav Niagu, 7-footer out of Russia, played sparingly because of 2 fouls in the first half. Pierre Jr. Nicholson will exit. Decker will leave for Liberty as Matheny comes back in. Liberty in their Navy. Trailing by 6. Inbounded to Cleveland, left wing. Now to midcourt for Porter. Collin on the dribble to the foul line. Bounces in for Cleveland against the 7-footer. Inside, hook shot up and good for Zach Cleveland. He's got 15. Liberty pulls within 4. on the hook shot over the 7-footer, Niagu. 54-50. Liberty said its last 3 shots. 8:58 left. House right wing. Chest pass to Ituka up top. Hand off to Cotton. Cotton left wing for House. Against Matheny, 10 to shoot. House backs up with 8 on the wing. Matheny stays with him. House left baseline out to Niagu. Left jumper from 10 feet. The 7-footer answers right back with a 10-foot jumper. He averages 2, that's his quota. 56-50. Jack State, 8:24 left. Colin Porter dribbling inline, goes to Cleveland, and floater up and in again over the 7-footer. Cleveland was 17. Liberty again pulls within 4, 56-52. 8:10 to play here from Jacksonville, Alabama. Number 2, Calron House, dribbling on top of the Gamecock logo at midcourt against Matheny. Angle pass left wing to Cotton, hands back off to House. House off a screen, 10 to shoot. Top of the key, picked up by Matheny. House takes him to the paint. Layup is good. Wow, chest to chest. Calron House with the layup as he burned all the shot clock. Timeout, Jacksonville State. That'll take us to a media timeout with 7:48 left. Gamecocks lead by 6. This is Liberty basketball from Van Wagner and the Liberty Flames mobile app.
Score big at Haley's Appliance and Haley's Outdoor in Lynchburg with major brands of appliances that will make your house feel like a home and outdoor equipment to have your yard looking its best. Haley's puts customer service first. They deliver and service all of the products they sell and will take care of the process from start to finish. Log on to Haley's.com today for product availability. Haley's Appliance and Haley's Outdoor in Lynchburg is a proud sponsor for Liberty Flames Athletics.
Move those coffee chains, Flames fans, and go local. Central Virginia's own Ironclad Coffee Roasters and Baking Company is the premier coffee partner of Liberty Athletics. Pay them a visit at one of their cafes in the Richmond area or at the Richmond International Airport. They'll also ship their specialty grade coffee straight to your door. Visit ironcladcoffee.com, that's www.ironcladcoffee.com, to check out the coffee Flames fans are talking about.
58-52, Jacksonville State by 6. Alan York with you on the play-by-play today from Pete Matthews Coliseum in Jacksonville, Alabama. First of 2 matchups between the Gamecocks and the Flames. The court here is named Bill Jones Court. That was back in 2018. He had a stellar career as a student athlete, became Jacksonville State's first basketball All-American in 1966. And the Pete Matthews Coliseum, which is affectionately here known as the Pete, is named after former Alabama State legislator Pete Matthews, who also sat on the Jack State University Board of Trustees. Always like to educate the fans on these venues we go to. Liberty climbing back in the game after their biggest deficit of the game of 8. Last one coming at 52-44. Liberty has hit its last 4 shots. 6-point game, 7:40 left. Flames the ball to our right. Colin Porter dribbles against Ituka right in front of me. Right wing to Peter. Tail into the corner, picks up the ball. Chest pass right wing to Cleveland near side. Now to Matheny with 8. Caden down the paint against the 7-footer. Layup is no good. Rebound taken Jack State. Good defense by a Niagu inside there on Caden Matheny. 58-52, Liberty down. Jack State the ball. Ituka 3 over Matheny. Long offensive rebound inside. Hogue put back, missed it. Ball tapped up around the rim. Taking Liberty. Here come the Flames down by 6. Colin Porter to Talon Peter, right wing. against the 7-footer. No shot for Talon. Backs out now. Goes to Cleveland up top. Back to Peter. Right wing against the 7-footer. Talon Peter with 15. Back to Cleveland, top of the key. Now to Peter again. Top of the key three. Got it! Talon Peter. 17. 58-55. Liberty gets within 3 with 6:31 left. You knew Talon was going to take a shot eventually there. 3-point ball game. Ituka top of the key. Spins on the pivot foot. Now dribbles against Matheny to the foul line. Down the paint. Left block. Layup. Good. As Matheny ends up against the basket support. Ituka with 11. 60-55. Jacksonville State. Colin Porter. Right elbow to the right block. Spins. Fadeaway jumper. Off the mark. Rebound Jack State. 3 subs coming in for the Gamecocks at the next whistle. House, the freshman from Kentucky, right wing. Bounce pass into Hogue against Peter. Hogue to the right block, spins, hook shot, air ball. Rebound Cleveland. Liberty down by 5. Here comes Zach in the front court, left sideline. Right by the Flames bench, skips it Moffmer. Back on the left side to Cleveland, left wing. 20 to shoot, Liberty down by 5. 5:30 left. Cleveland to the right block. Finds Peter, right corner 3, off the heel, rebound Jack State. 60-55, Jacksonville State, 5:15 left. House against Porter, right baseline jumper, good. Kelron House has 10 and a half, 12 for the game, back to a 3-possession ball game, 62-55. Jacksonville State, 4:58 left. Here's Cleveland left elbow to Matheny up top. Caden picked up by Niago, and now a steal by Jack State. Here's House to the rim, layup good. 9-point Jack State lead off the steal and score from Kelron House. He's got 14. Biggest deficit for Liberty of 9. Colin Porter lobs it right corner. Talon Peter back to Porter. Deep 3 for Colin. Boom! Buried it right in front of Jowie Tuka. That was needed in the worst way. Timeout for Liberty. This will go full with 4:25 remaining. 64-58 Jacksonville State. We are back for the finish after this from Van Wagner and the Liberty Flames mobile app.
It's time for my family line of mindset. Tells us we knew exactly who to call. And that was Jason Porter with Legacy Realty and Development. This is Nick Pierce, encouraging you to do what we do. Make the easy decision and call Jason Porter for all of your real estate needs.
Thanks, Nick. And Flames Nation, let's talk about how we can serve you. 258-8827. Email me at Jason Porter Real Estate.
Service.com.
4:25 to play from Jacksonville, Alabama. Jack State 64, Liberty 58. It has been a flip-flop of halves. Liberty led by 6 at halftime. The Gamecocks have outscored Liberty by 12 in the second half, although Liberty is trying to get back into the game from a field goal percentage standpoint. Shooting 43% in the second half, and the Gamecocks 14 of 25. 56%. And they've been doing most of it inside the 3-point line. Only 3 made threes for Jack State in this ballgame. Only 1 in the second half. They have gotten their mid-range jumpers going. 32 points in the paint. Before that timeout, however, Colin Porter with a deep three. Coach McKay called timeout. 2 timeouts apiece. And these teams can play pretty physical. Only 3 team fouls apiece. Jack State the ball to our left. Liberty down 6. Jaron Pierre Jr., conference's leading scorer, is back in. House splits defenders and scores at the logo. Right below the foul line. Kelron House with 14 in the second half. 66-58. Jack State by 8. Their biggest lead's been 9. Cleveland inside. Shot by Aquino, blocked right back at him. Up top to Cleveland, left wing to Matheny. Matheny to Aquino, back to Matheny. Down to Aquino again. Zip pass. Right wing, Moffmer 3. No good. Nicholson pulls it down for Jack State. Gamecocks in not of a hurry at all, leading by 8 with 3:30 left. House on the dribble top of the key against Porter. Backs up now on the switch with Cleveland. House against Cleveland. Dribbles in right block. Spins. Fadeaway jumper. Short. Rebound Liberty. 3:16 left. Flames down 8. Here's Matheny. Front court to the rim. No good. Foul hard down to the floor. And with 3:11 left, there'll be a timeout on the floor. And we'll take one as well. 66-58. This is Liberty basketball from Van Wagner.
Curious about the housing market in Central Virginia? The Carrion Property Advisors are far more willing to put over 100 years of combined experience. We are committed to helping clients inform decisions. For a winning game plan and to discover the value of your home, visit CarmillaRealty.com. Make your next move.
Jacksonville State by 8 with 3:11 left. Liberty baseball season tickets on sale now at libertyflamesbaseball.com. New head coach Bradley LaCroix. And the Flames working hard to prepare for the season. Home games include preseason top 25 opponents: Virginia, Wake Forest, Duke, and Dallas Baptist. Those season tickets available at libertyflamesbaseball.com. Also promoting the Pup Club for you Flames Club members. Your dog will get a dog toy, bandana, a leash, 9 baseball vouchers for the Bark in the Park games, and an option to be featured as the Pup Club Member of the Month. It's the Pup Club, thanks to the Flames Club. Check it out today. Caden Matheny at the free throw line, the only one besides Zach Cleveland to attempt a free throw. And he missed the first. 66-58. Jack State outscoring the Flames by 14 in the second half. Second free throw good. Matheny averages 14. That's his first point of the game. Caden 0 of 8 from the field. Flames leading score, 66-59. 3:02 left. Here's Pierre Jr. out on a hedge. He's double teamed at midcourt. Throws it to the jump circle by Atuka. Ball poked by Matheny. Steals it right in front of me. Pulls up right wing 3. Halfway down and out, no good. Rebound underneath by Peter. Had it knocked out by the Gamecocks. So nice job by Matheny to steal that one away. 66-59. Jacksonville State by 7 with 2:46 left. Cleveland will inbound it right underneath the Flames basket to our right in front of the Jack State pep band. Inside to Moffmer. He'll dribble to the corner with 15 to shoot. Javon dribbling towards the paint. Had it knocked away and stolen by the Gamecocks house. Freshman from Louisville doing it on the offensive end and defensive end. He's got 16. 2:29 left. Gamecocks lead by 7. That was the 6th turnover by Liberty. Pierre Jr. to the rim. Layup, missed it. Good defense by the Flames. Here comes Liberty. Talon Peter, front court to our right on the left wing. Step back three. Talon, no good. Ball rebounded by the Gamecocks. Liberty in the second half, just 2 of 13 from three-point range. A whistle on Colin Porter at midcourt. Second foul on Porter, the 4th on Liberty. 2:03 left. Jack State leading by 7. Their biggest lead has been 9. They've been scoreless for 2 minutes, but Liberty just 1 of their last 7 and 0 of their last 4. Subs in for Liberty, Brett Decker Jr. Curtis Blair III gets in for the first time, redshirt freshman from Richmond, and Gabriel McKay. Flames are going to maybe start fouling here. Trap at midcourt. Pierre's on the midcourt line. That's a backcourt violation. He's looking at the official like, what are you talking about? His Adidas sneaker was on the backcourt. Check the replay, Pierre. It was right in front of me. A turnover to Liberty. A much needed one as well. 1:58 left. Liberty down by 7. Ituka will exit. Corey Cotton will come back in. Flames need a basket in the worst way. Ball inbounded to Porter. He'll dribble to the right wing. Off his screen, down the paint. Had it poked away and a steal. Turnover back to the Gamecocks. An uncharacteristic turnover. Now a poke away by Porter to the backcourt and a timeout called for by the Gamecocks. That was close to a 10-second call. .142 left, 66-59. Gamecocks forcing 7 turnovers. They've got 6 steals. A couple of them here in the last 60 seconds or so. As the drought for the Gamecocks has reached 2 minutes and 33 seconds, yet Liberty has one even longer from a field goal perspective, 2 minutes and 48 seconds. Again, Liberty won for the last 7, and they trail by 7. Zach Cleveland, Talon Peter, both with 17 for Liberty. But the Flames' leading scorer, Caden Matheny, 0 of 9 from the field. And just 1 point. He averages a team-high 14. Still time, though. But it's waning. Ball inbounded to Pierre. He's being chased. And ball knocked away by Porter. And it's knocked out of bounds by Pierre. The Flames force another Gamecock turnover. As Jerome Pierre, for the second straight time he's touched it, had it knocked away from behind. The officials are going to go to check on it. The call on the floor is knocked out by the Gamecocks. And so they'll take a look just to make sure with 1:35 left. 66-59. This scoring drought for the Gamecocks now 2 minutes and 40 seconds. They got 3 turnovers during that time, 2 of them by their best player. Jerron Pierre Jr., who has been held in check. He hasn't even scored in the second half. He had 9 in the first half. But Kelron House, the only freshman that plays significant minutes for Jacksonville State, has 14 points in the second half. And now they are showing the replay on that ball to see who it was knocked out of bounds off of on the near sideline. As Pierre had it, he was chased from behind by Colin Porter, who knocked it away. Javon Moffmer was there defending as well. Possession arrow with Liberty. Jacksonville State has 1 timeout left. Liberty has 2. And both teams have 2 fouls to give. They both have 4 team fouls. Join us next Thursday. Liberty will be back at home for the first time in 2 weeks as they will host Louisiana Tech as they start league play over. And the stretch run begins for a very competitive conference. Coach McKay not talking much about the standings. He said, look, we got 40 days until March. And we're not going to talk about the standings. We're not going to talk about the next game. We'll talk about the game at hand. And they are taking a slow look at this turnover by Jacksonville State. And as they zoom in on it, the clarity gets more grainy. And it will be Liberty ball. Porter, Peter, Matheny, Cleveland, and Brett Decker Jr. on the floor for Liberty, trailing by 7 with 1:35 left. Ball inbounded to Porter. Dribbles front court off a screen, right wing. Colin Porter against Pierre. To the rim, spins, no shot. Out to Decker. Brett Decker will drive, will hang, shoot. Left it short, rebound Jack State. Flames are one of their last 8 now. A whistle and a foul in the backcourt. It's on Colin Porter, his 3rd. And the 5th on Liberty. So Liberty with 1 more foul to give. Javon Moffmer will come back in. Caden Matheny will sit for this defensive possession. 1:15 left, Liberty down 7. Been outscored by 13 in the second half. Ball inbounded to Pierre Jr. Now the Flames will chase in the backcourt. It's to Ituka. He finally clears the timeline to Brigham. Back out to Pierre. Pierre will dribble to the paint, and a foul on Zach Cleveland at the foul line. 2nd on Cleveland, number 6 on Liberty. So Matheny and Kalen Peter will come back in, and Owen Aquino, Decker, McKay, Moffmer lead for the Navy-cladded Flames, who trail by 7 with 1:03 left. Jacksonville State, by the way, the league's best free throw shooting team. Ball inbounded to Atuka. He's fouled with 1:01 to play. So Aquino is 3rd, and now 1-1 for the Gamecocks, who on Thursday night, 4-point win over FIU, went 15 of 21 at the foul line. Today they are 7 of 8. They've outscored Liberty by 4, who is 3 of 7 at the foul. Ituka, free throw, 1-1, is good. He's got 12 off the bench. 67-59, 1:01 left. Jack State, next free throw, good. 13 for Ituka, back to a 9-point deficit, biggest of the ball game for Liberty. 58 seconds left. Cleveland, backdoor to Peter. Layup is good. Timeout, Coach McKay. And that'll leave the Flames with a 1 timeout. It'd be a 30-second timeout. Talon Peter with 19 off the bench. 68-61. Jack State by 7. They've been able to get this lead Around 7 or 8 in the last 3:23 without a field goal. That's amazing. Liberty, Taylor Peter got that layup just seconds ago. Flames had a couple of turnovers there, a couple of possessions that could have helped them get back in the ball game. Trail by 8 with 3:11 left, by 7 with 1:35 left. Now it's 7 again at the 55-second mark. Jack State's band working hard. A ball inbounded to Brigham. Back to Cotton, and he is an 88% free throw shooter. But he has not scored or attempted a free throw. That's the 8th foul on Liberty. Gabriel McKay with the foul, his first. So it's going to be a 1-and-1 for Corey Cotton. VMI transfer. Has not scored today. 0 of 3 from the field. Does have 5 rebounds. Left-handed shooter with a 1-and-1. First one on the way. Good. Swished it. 69-61. Liberty by, or check that, Jack State by 8 with 52 seconds left. Next free throw for Cotton, number 3 in white. Swished them both. 70-61. 9-point deficit for Liberty. Peter, left wing, Porter. Collin for 3. Spins out. Rebound, Jack State. Taylor Peter will foul Kelron House. First on Peter. Number 9 on Liberty. So 1-and-1 coming up for Jacksonville State, who leads by 9 with 41 seconds left. They are 11 of 12 at the free throw line. One and one for House, number 2 in white. Free throw, good. 15 and a half for Kelron House. And Liberty, for the first time this season, trails by double digits. 71-61. Flames just one of their last 7 from the field during this field goal drought for the Gamecocks. 18 for House, makes both free throws. Liberty down by 11. 72-61. Brett Decker Jr. right wing 3 is on the way, no good. 33 seconds left. Now a steal by McKay at the foul line, and he is fouled, I believe, by the Gamecocks. Yes, it's on Michael Hogue. His first, the 4th on the Gamecocks. Going to be baseline out of bounds for Liberty, trailing by 11 with 31 seconds left. 72-61. Curtis Blair III will come back in for the second time. Colin Porter will sit. Peter inbounded it to Xander Yates, and Liberty fumbles it out of bounds. My view was blocked. Taylor Peter might have tried to throw that one in off. Somebody turned around. A Gamecock turned around, but nonetheless, Liberty turned it over. Now the Gamecocks will inbound it and run out the clock. The entire building is standing right now as the shot clock is off. Head coaches shake hands at midcourt. 10 seconds. And Jack State, once the horn sounds, it'll be official. 72-61. Jack State wins it over Liberty. So now the Gamecocks have a 2-game lead on the rest of the pack. Now 7-2 in league play. Liberty falls to 5-4. Coke postgame show coming up from Jacksonville, Alabama. After this on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, Van Wagner and the Liberty Flames mobile app.
Start the new year with a new ride and the biggest savings yet from Lynchburg Nissan. Get $10,700 off MSRP, 0% for 72 months, and up to 40 miles per gallon. Plus, drive with confidence thanks to our million-mile warranty. This is your moment to make that move you've been waiting for. With rates this low and discounts this high, the time to act is now. Stop by, call, or visit us online before the best selection is gone. Lynchburg Nissan, home of the million-mile warranty.
Peary and Woolwine Family Dentistry say go Flames and good luck this season. Peary and Woolwine Family Dentistry provides dental health services including dental implants, cosmetic dentistry, extractions, and